So hello and good evening, and welcome to another online Zoom meditation meeting. I know we do Zoom meetings a lot now, but it never stops amazing me how wonderful it is for Sahaja Yoga for us all to meet together like this. through the airwaves, through the ethers, and be together in this way. And also sometimes the vibrations flow through the ethers with us all together. So this evening, with your permission, what we'll do is just spend the first 10 minutes or so settling down, because it's the end of a day, and for some of you it'll be the end of a long week, maybe a cold week. And so we're just going to settle down first and get ourselves centered. So one of the things I also would like to do is just extend to Shri Mataji's comments that the best way to raise our kundalinis is not just straight away, but when we get actually centered. So we're going to start also with the 3 mantras. And the 3 mantras I've found personally to be a very effective way of getting the kundalini stimulated and raising our own kundalinis. So if we kind of settle down, play the 3 mantras, and then we'll raise our kundalinis, put ourselves into bandhan, and have a short meditation, during which there's a very short phrase of Shri Mataji's to meditate on. Okay, so I'm going to play that now. No, I'm not going to do that, sorry. Sorry, I just lost the screen for a minute. But I'll put the music on anyway. So now we could all raise our kundalinis and put ourselves into bandhan. So let's just continue to sit quietly now. Let our attention flow up to our Sahasrara, and we'll try and keep it there. We can scan ourselves for any tension in our body, in our shoulders, our neck. See how we're feeling, either too tired or still on the right. Bring ourselves to the center if we can, right up to the top of our heads, the Sahasrara.
Now, to say you must meditate, people think it's a kind of a ritual or maybe a kind of a style of sadhana. No. Meditation is for you to go deep down into yourself, to achieve all that your Sahasrara wants to give you, to achieve that height of detachment, of understanding, is only through meditation. You don't have to order, you don't have to ask. Just if you meditate, you are one with this all-pervading power, which is another great blessings to us.
So we'll just continue to sit quietly for a few more minutes. So look at the video where Srimati talks about the Sri Chakra and the Lalita chakras.
The knowledge about Kundalini has been expressed in many Sanskrit Shastras since long, and also in Ayurveda it is described. Not only that, but the books which are for curriculum talk about Kundalini and the chakras. Because Ayurveda is very, very close to Sahaja Yoga. Even in the Western medicine to begin with, if you see the history, they too dealt with three doshas. They dealt with three problems that we have as in Ayurveda. The right side, which has got pitta, means bile. Left side, which has got kapha, means phlegm. And the center part, the problems of vayu, means the gases. Now, luckily, so many Western people have taken to Sahaja Yoga and have tried to bring down all the permutations and combinations to the simple reasoning of left, right, and center. But the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga is absolutely basics. Even Ayurveda is one step away from reality, or we should say the fundamentals. So you are dealing with the fundamentals of which a human being is built. And if this knowledge was found out long time back in India, should we not accept it? The reason why people went into meditation in those days and found out all these deeper things within ourselves, because they didn't have to fight the nature. You have seen here nature, how beautiful it is. You can spend all your life under a tree. While in the West, even before getting out of the house, you have to take at least 15 to 20 minutes to be prepared to go out. It's quite a struggle. So the nature has been so kind, and that is the reason people took to meditation and found out all these deeper things within themselves. When they found it out, it was all written in Sanskrit language. I have such a big thick book on this, which has described all the Shakti Pithas and all the Sri Chakras, Brahma Chakra, Lalita Chakras and all that. But this was just written down, but hardly any person got realization. Today I was thinking we should do the puja of Sri Chakra and Lalita Chakra, which we have never done. This is the right place to do these two chakras today. Lot has been written about Sri Chakra and about Lalita Chakra. But to understand fundamentally, the left side, when it reaches up to Vishuddhi, then it uses on the right side the Sri Chakra, on the left side the Lalita Chakra to manifest itself. Now these two energies are very important. Without the energy, without the power, nothing exists. For example, if this light had no power to give light or to burn, it is useless. In the same way, without getting your realization, you are useless because your power is not awake, at least not complete. But these two powers give us lots of benefits even without realization. Whatever you see in this world created is done by these two chakras of the Adishakti. But here the power doesn't move. It's not moving. But in the human being, the power starts moving. And when it starts moving, then we can say it is creating another world. But movement is not the only thing. This power acts, gives you intelligence, gives you all kinds of things which you have as human beings. But later on, this power itself becomes enlightened within you. Means the left and right side both become enlightened. This enlightenment, you get it when you get your self-realization. But not immediately. Not immediately. This one should understand. For example, if you have pain or if your chakra is catchy, you have to use your hands. You cannot say that the energy is flowing within me, so it's all right, I can manage. It's not like that. You have to use your hands to impart that power to yourself or to others. If you have pain in the stomach, then you can say that if there's energy in my stomach, why should I have pain in the stomach? But the play of these chakras have to come. And that is why you have to use your power of your hands. If you cannot use your hands, then you cannot impart this energy. Many people have asked me that, Mother, when will it move horizontal? It will move horizontal, no doubt. It does. But even that horizontal movement is to be guided by these two very important chakras. So you must understand the importance of these two chakras within yourself. That's why I have told many a times, don't move your head too many times. And this way many people talk. I mean, it's style of talking. No, this, that. Very common with French especially. That's another way you are not respecting your chakras. Shouldn't move your shoulders too much. Mostly they talk like this. Is anti-chakras. Anti-chakras. Should keep your shoulders straight. When you are singing, you can move your whole upper part. Is all right. But not your shoulders. This is the thing one has to understand, that these two centers are to be looked at. You can move your neck, your body when you are singing. It's important. That helps. But not your shoulders. Shoulders are to be kept intact. But while saying just yes, you need not go on yes, 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 yes. It's very, very simple thing, but it can have a very bad effect. And those who move their shoulders too much do not feel vibrations much. because the chakras are not alright. It's a very simple thing to be understood, that they are the most important chakras we have. And whatever is to be used out of this Parama Chaitanya, they have to be used by these two centers. Even supposing your some chakra is catching on your spinal cord, you have to use your hands. Somebody can say, I can just put my attention. Doesn't work out that good. Because yet your attention has not reached that stage where these chakras, like Lalita chakra and Sri chakra, obey your attention. They do not. So you have to work out with your hands. Be careful. Don't move your shoulders too much. Now the materialistic life, unless and until there is the foundation of the spiritual life, takes you to a very partial development, you can say. But to get a full development, you must have your foundation on spirituality. That's why spirituality, being the foundation, has to be deep, has to be fully equipped, has to be absolutely perfect. Then the whole building can be built. It's gone wrong in the West, doesn't matter. Now you can build it up. And then you'll be surprised how you become really solid people. This is a very short talk about Sri Chakra. I think I should sit down and write all about it. And it will be a nice, handy thing for you to read. But you must know that beyond thought when you go, these chakras become extremely efficient because the thought puts a pressure on them. And because of the pressure, the movement of these chakras is very slow and ineffective. But once you can get out of your thoughts and go into thoughtless awareness, then these chakras start working it out and you start moving much deeper into your own being.
So we'll just stay in this quiet state and we'll meditate in silence for a few minutes. And we'll bring ourselves out of a meditation with some a song of this season. So that was a very interesting talk of Sri Mataji, and to get ourselves centered, we can reflect on how to use these chakras, the Lalita and the Sri chakra, not to move our shoulders too much, and how they seem to be part of the whole creation energy. So we could all just run our right hand up in front of our spine 2 or 3 times up to the top of our head if we need to encourage the Kundalini to flow up. And let her follow our hand up. And we can think of the Kundalini flowing up our spine, flowing left and right into the chakras, enlightening the Swadhisthana, flowing into the Navi chakras, awakening all the valences of the void, flowing up to our heart chakra, and the throat chakra, flowing through the forehead and the Agni chakras, right up to the top of the head, and out of the Sahasrara, where we are all collective together. And let's see if we can stay there. with our attention a few inches above the Sahasrara, or even higher. Whatever helps keep our attention there. And if thoughts continue to bother us, we can always say, not this, or we can say, I forgive, or I forgive this thought. And the mind can slowly slow down a bit and help us look for the silence between each thought as they rise and fall. So again, we need to look for our attention. Where has it gone? Our attention does not like to stay still very long. It wants to drag us off to some urgent matter of the past or the future. So we patiently have to bring our attention back to where our Kundalini flows from the top of our head. and to help us stay thoughtless. We've heard that the moment when we are thoughtless is really when our internal evolution, our growth really happens. Not just the sitting in meditation, but these moments when, and if we can get our thoughtless awareness, we can be in the now without thinking, is when things really grow and develop and evolve within us. So we have to keep on checking, where has my attention taken me? Or where have I taken my attention? Where's it gone? Bring it back, patiently, steadily. We have to do this over and over again. And when and if it's still difficult to calm thoughts down, we can think of what we're not. I am not this body, for instance, that's constantly changing its clocks and moving, and cells are dying and new cells are being born. I am not my thoughts, which come and go all the time. I am not my emotions, which can develop and change, and come and go. I am not my conditionings, which sometimes change and get stronger or weaker. I am something else. I am that spark of some invisible divine energy that resides in me, that we call the Spirit. I am my Spirit, that infinite consciousness within me. So now to gently bring us back from meditation, we're just going to listen to a few minutes of a song that's relevant to Christmas. And we can keep ourselves in meditation. Why is this not happening? Sorry, I'll start that again.
For the scribe and the Pharisee, but they would not dance, no, they would not follow me. I danced for the fishermen, for James and John. They came with me, and the dance went on. They whipped and they stripped and they hung me high. They left me there on a cross to die. Dance then wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on a Friday when the sky turned black. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. They buried my body and they thought I'd gone, but I am the dance and I still go on. They cut me down and I leap up high. I am the life that will never, never die. I'll live in you if you live in me. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Dance then wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he.
So we can now raise our Kundalini and give ourselves Bandhan again. So that concludes this evening. So it's just left to wish you all very well and have a very Sahaj and a very happy Christmas time in a week's time. So I wish you all good night and all the very best to you. Jai Shri Mataji.